Hello everyone and welcome back to Yosemite Valley and welcome back to my aquarium build. Thank you so much that you're with me today and you decided to click on that video. Really, I do appreciate that, and as always, if you like the content and you haven't been subscribed yet, make sure to do so because that really helps the channel grow, the video grow, and it just in general helps me out a lot. And there is still this little fact that over 50% of the people who do watch my stuff ongoing have not subscribed to the channel yet. So I see there is some potential for us to keep the growth coming in. So that would be awesome. But yeah, first of all, before we go into the actual time-lapse talk, today we are going to make a tropical fish habitat in here in our aquarium. I want to give you guys a big shout out because you really nailed it the last couple episodes here in Yosemite. The reception and the views and stuff was really, really awesome. You guys really made a good effort there to keep the comments going, made sure to give me a lot of feedback, and that really was super valuable in order to make sure that we go on making this aquarium really this nice experience that it can be. And I'm really happy that you guys seem to enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it as well. Now I want to say I promised you guys that there will be a little giveaway. You guys have told me your favorite animal and stuff last time. My god, so many different and so many great animals that have been named over there. I'm quite boring. My favorite animal is the dolphin. For those of you who have expected me to say camel, nope, that's not the right one. Even though I like camels a lot and my love for them is eternal, there's still the dolphin for many reasons. But yeah, just in general, I just love these animals. Simply because they have such a cool social aspect to them, and they, I don't know, just the fact that they're also used in medicine. And I've been swimming with them once, and since this day, I really do believe in the medicine that they do with it, because genuinely, these were maybe the most happy 45 minutes I had in my life so far. So I can definitely relate to the fact that there is something happening that you can't really describe on a, I think, just like chemical level or whatever, but it's just like, or maybe you can even, whatever goes on in your body when you have so much endorphins going on with happiness and stuff. But just in general, that was a lifetime experience, and I did love them already before, but at latest since this day, I do actually love them. Now, the winner for the giveaway of the comments will be noted down in the comments. So I will put the name in the first comment. So make sure to go down in the comment, and also make sure to just send me an email for the lucky winner. I'm not going to mention that here. I'm going to put this in the comment. So you have to go there and watch the comment. And if you're already there, just leave a comment. Okay, that would be awesome. And make sure also to congratulate the person who won actually a game code. Now that said, let's talk about today's build. So before we actually go to this little tropical house build, we need to fix a few things in between. So as you can see, I was starting to make sure that the upper area is already covered in concrete planters and stuff. So I wanted to make sure that this overall aquarium has a very nice feel to it, so that it really is that journey. And I didn't want to have this journey being interrupted by, like, let's say, everything being too open. So I made sure that we have a lot of concrete and stuff going on in between. So just that you have the feeling it was all meant to be this way, and there is kind of a bigger structure going on to this. So that's kind of the idea. You have this little rock formation down here, which I'm going to make this look a little bit better in the end, because I have a certain idea what this could be. Like, I might want to put like a glass in front of it as well and make sure that this looks a bit more like a coral reef or something. I will take my stuff that I've done for the Australian park and we'll bring this over here. So that will be one thing I definitely carry over. And you will also see already today that there's a little bit of a kind of starting thing for the next episode. But now, talking about the episodes in general, all the stuff you see over here is mostly done on live stream, and I want you guys to help me out, okay? So for those who made it until this point in the video, big thanks for you as well, and also for those who are skipping here, thank you so much. But stick with me for a bit, because I have to say something without actually hitting my microphone, which I do always anyways. I really would like to ask you guys to go over to Twitch and follow me on my Twitch channel. So recently, I've been starting to stream way more often, even though I can't quite stick to a schedule at this point, but I'm trying to stream 2 times a week at least. At the moment we are focusing loads obviously on Planet Zoo, but I also want to do a little bit of Minecraft soon again with someone else, and I'm also looking forward to play some Among Us with some other awesome streamers together. But you know, I really would love to follow the footsteps of the wonderful delay designer and get partnered at some point, because I've got so much more to give. I've got so much more cool stuff I could do with you, but at this point in time, being partner really would be required for me. So I have a bit more of the emote slots and have some of the functions that only partners have, and therefore I just need to grow my audience. And if you guys, you know, like my content and like me as a person, you know, who's delivering the content to you, I would really love to see you guys over there as well. So even if you don't have a Twitch account yet, this might be the moment for you to create one and follow me over there and discover some awesome new people, because I just gotta say, like, for me personally, it never has been like it's not a competition between YouTube or Twitch. I mean, that YouTube and Twitch have a different view on that is basically obvious, but for me personally, I just love the two platforms for what they are. I just love YouTube for the video on demand kind of character, preparing the content, making it really nice and, you know, high quality for you as much as I can, preparing a bit with some research also for the commentary, you know, just be that tiny bit more focused and, you know, make sure that the content is really at this peak that it can be for you, just to grab it and consume it, you know. It's almost like a very nice and tasty snack that you just grab from a counter and you can just like bite into it and just enjoy the taste of it, you know. That's kind of YouTube for me. And you know, the other stuff is more like Twitch, the live stream. That is more like if I compare that to food again, it's almost like eating tapas, you know, or having a dinner together, maybe like a buffet or like a raclette or something, just something where you are sitting together and you enjoy the food over a time, but you also kind of take part in the process of making it. So this is kind of the more or less character, I think, of Twitch, and I think really this became one of the favorite things I do. Like, I really look forward sometimes in the evening, even though it's sometimes quite late for me, and I know that I'll be I'll be pretty tired the next day, but I just love the fact, and it just gives me so much. It gives me so much inspiration, and it helps me also in my actual job to have my head free for some new ideas and all the knowledge and all the cool conversations we have, and, you know, the chatting going on. But the thing is, it makes more fun and it brings more fun for everyone if there's more activity going on in the chat. So recently we've been growing the live viewers quite a bit. You know, the growth on Twitch has been pretty solid as well. But I know that there are a lot of people here on YouTube that still always are surprised that I have a Twitch channel and that I am streaming ongoing, because I think pretty much in every single stream, 2 or 3 people come in and comment that they caught me for the first time live and they didn't know that I'm live streaming, and, you know, were still surprised. And I think I also recently figured that it's pretty crazy how much we, or me as a person in this case, but we always assume that something is so obvious that you don't need to remember people of it. But in fact, like, so many people don't really know that I have a Twitch channel simply because they're not on Twitch. And simply, even if they're on Twitch, they are maybe in a different bubble and they have some other creators that they are following, but they never thought about the fact that they are maybe YouTube creator they're also following could be on Twitch too. You know, I don't have it too obvious on my socials and stuff. So maybe this is something I have to change for the better in the future. But yeah, I would really love to see you guys over there. I would also love to incentivize that a little bit more, or incentivize that a bit more and give you something for it. But it's kind of hard to keep it out, to keep it kind of split, you know. I would love to know who is going to follow me right after this episode and kind of, you know, give you a little treat or something, but I still don't know how this would work technically. So if I find this in the future, I will try to make some crossover incentives for you guys. But other than that, if you go over to Twitch, we have a lovely community there as well who are very helpful and lovely sub-gifters and stuff, you know. So in order to use my beautiful camel emotes, and I have got so many camel emotes for YouTube and for Twitch prepared, but I can't use them because simply there are not enough slots for it. So either members here on YouTube are missing or the subs on Twitch. So that's kind of something I really wanted to talk about, because that is really the one thing that just lately made so much fun, and it really gave me so much to, you know, do the streaming and just in general have this direct interaction with you guys. Really means a lot to me, and I think you can really tell from my little banter here, or like my positive speech, so to say. You can really tell this. Anyhows, now that's enough for the Twitch. Again, little reminder, the link is down below in the description. Make sure to jump over, follow me on there, and you will be notified. And also, we'll keep on putting the info on my social wall here on YouTube, on the community wall, whenever I'm going live. So you can always also keep an eye on that one, and then you might be able to catch me live. But, you know, it's easier to follow me there, then you get this live notification, and you know it. Cool. Now let's talk about the wonderful build we are doing today. Now, I had a certain idea here to do a tank, which is, I can already spoil as ahead here, I will not keep it this way. I had the idea to kind of create a tank that is, yeah, more or less, you know, going down and above the people, like in the center and to the sides. And I wanted to, you know, kind of try to use a little trick here to just bring these kind of little tanks as close as possible to each other, so that it almost looks like as if they were almost together. But then again, the difference in between, or the distance, was just too big, and I just couldn't get rid of all the yeah, all the kind of landscaping here. And then we had this weird water effect going on. I was trying to just find a way to do that and find the, you know, right level, but then again, I just figured it just all doesn't really look nice. And if at all we will get at some point an aquatic update, I would love to see Frontier going in and just giving us also the option to have like tanks that go above people. Like really, that would be a dream come true. If we also can create like a bottom out of glass, that would be awesome. Just like imagine having the stingrays or like sharks or something just swimming above you. I think that would be really sick. I really would love to see that. And here you can see the preparation also for another tank that is for the Wednesday episode, which is going to be the sea turtle tank. You can put that already in your calendars. This is happening in the next episode. The sea turtle tank and something else, and then we have one more big episode left for the other big, I think it's gonna be like an offshore tank. So we have the deep sea tank, and I'm gonna make like an offshore tank, or maybe like a reef tank. I'm not too sure. Maybe like a reef harbor tank. That would be cool to finish up the story. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, today, as you can see, this smaller one over here will be the tropical fish one. So I imagine that this tank, to greet the people when they come into the aquarium on the one side, is really going to be that one tank that has the shiny, bright, colorful fishies in there. You know, all these kind of fishies that you want to see because you have seen them in some favorite, you know, Disney movies. Not saying Nemo, but Finding Nemo is the one. But yeah, you know, some Dr. Fish, some clownfish, and all these kind of fish you will find in there, like will definitely be these ones that you have in there. And yeah, I kind of find this a very nice you know, introduction to the aquarium. When you go in, you have them to the right hand side, and then if you turn to the left hand side, again, spoiler for the next time, it'll be the tropical sea turtle one. Maybe we even put some other animals that live together with the sea turtles around the beach areas. But I think this is again a little bit like the idea, and as I said, it's straight taken out of Burger Zoo. They also have the story that you start over at the beach side, and you know, have the very shallow water experience first, and then you, as you deeper you go into the aquarium, the more you go into the deep sea area where you see the deep sea animals. And then when you come out of the aquarium again, then it's the other way around. You just end up being in a harbor, and in the harbor you are actually then having the harbor animals. And I think kind of this way this thing over here will also work. I'm just not sure how exactly I'll do this with the fellow big tank we have on the other side, but I think really it could be the harbor offshore thing. I mean, offshore thing, it's not offshore, but whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, also I wanted to do some custom vending machines here. Truth to be told, I'm still not happy with the design, so I left it out, and this will be something for the last episode, like fixing these little things. Yeah, there is just like, I like that we have the vending machines, but as much as I love them, I have the same problem as I had in Planet Coaster already. I really would love to be able to just recolor them, or just like have a blank version, which is just like metal color for me, or like blank white, I don't know, that I can choose myself which brand it is in there, and then just kind of have this bit more nice looking. I mean, I like the branding of the different brands in the game, but it always appears to be a bit funky because sometimes you have an area, and the aquarium is one of those, which is totally styled and designed for being one color scheme and one kind of color coding throughout the whole building. You will see in the next episode quite a bit of that going on. And then you have all these very colorful vending machines that don't really fit in. So yeah, I would love to see that being changed maybe in the future and having at least one blank version. Just in general, I'd love to see that, that whatever we get in the game, that we always get a blank version. And I think it's not asked too much because Frontier quite often already does this. So, you know, they give us sets that are beautifully designed, and then they just give us a flexi-color set of that one. And in the past, I remember that at a certain point in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, we got these blank booth for like shops and stuff, so you can choose the brand yourself. So I really would love to see that in Planet Zoo effectively as well, because that really always helps a lot. Now let's talk a bit more about the tank. I made a little access point, which is obviously accessible from the backstage area of this tank, especially over here, and I made sure that we have a certain lighting going on, and I love the lighting. I mean, it's kind of reminiscent of our night house, and then I put some of the heaters on top because obviously that would be like a tropical tank with a bit more warmer water. And yeah, just in general, I think it looks fairly cool. When you look, like, you can't really tell this from the video, but when you look in it in real time, and again, I won't have real time part in here, it's gonna be in the final tour, trust me, but I have 2 screenshots at the end, and yeah, just like, you have to live with that for the moment. But I'm gonna do some cinematics next episode, promise. Now, actually, this time it's really important to note also that I made sure that this habitat especially looks kind of neat also from the inside. We'll do some stuff later on. I did a little bit of the outside. Reason for that is I wanted to see how the shading from the trees and stuff is affecting this tank, because as you can see, there is a lot of shade going on, and we have to do some, we just have to simply do some lighting in here for the night. And as I said already in the last episode, this game really has a good lighting engine in general, but daytime and underwater really doesn't look as brilliant as it looks from the night view. And so I have also like a night screenshot at the end of this episode. But yeah, you can see me putting some little stuff in here, and yeah, I'm fairly happy with how that turned out. There you go with the night shot. I think it looks super cool, and yeah, it's now us hopefully for animals like that in the future. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and enjoy everything else. Have a good time and stay safe. Goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I was really happy to have you here. In case you enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to consider subscribing. You can do it via this button here, and if you want to see more, there's some cool other stuff linked here for you. This is suggested for you personally. That's pretty cool. And in case you want to support the channel a tiny bit more, you can do it via this wonderful Hype Camel link over here. I really would appreciate it. And also, big thank you already to all the people who do already support the channel. Really do appreciate that. But now, have a wonderful time, guys, and I catch you in the next one.